Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzell. I'm in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Fluid Art Studio with a 12 by 24 inch canvas I have pre-primed with Meaden black paint. Meaden is great. It's on my Amazon link because this is one coat. One good coat with my OXO omelet turning flip and fold spatula. Anyway, so I've had some luck with a gold primed canvas and some puddles. So I'm interested in trying some more puddles, and maybe this time I'll do what I thought I would do the first time, which was using my toothy tool, but I have no idea. This is French silk. Which is a Prizm pour. I'm a Colourarte affiliate, so you can find a 20% off Colourarte coupon code below the video. This is Wild Orchid. I think I put the French silk out there so I would be able to lighten up my Rhapsody Rose, which is a primary element. Maybe I'll have a little more of that first. I would probably be using Chantilly lace if I had enough to spare some. I want enough paint in the middle of the canvas so I can use my spatula to go to either side. Make sure there's no tab in there. I got nothing. Well, I'm going to just take the top right off. And that, like I said, is Rhapsody Rose. I've got some Bling It Golden Maple, which is a primary element, which dries a lot more sparkly than it looks here. Maybe I will augment it with a little bit of Indian Spice, which is a Prizm pour. Does not seem to want to come out. It should. I was just called to a color I haven't used for a while, which was some Egyptian blue, but I'm not sure where it is. So I guess I'm not going to do that unless it comes to hand right easily. That might be it right there. Cool, Egyptian blue. It's a Prizm pour also. So it's a kind of a risky procedure to do this way. This is Paynes Gray with gold and diamonds. Paynes Gray is a vivid, it's a Prizm pour. It's a new Prizm pour. The gold and diamonds are a primary element that will make it sparkle. So I'm basically amusing myself at this point with the colors I pick. Whoops, and dragging the lid through. Clever girl. Not so much. At least I realized it before it got bad. I've got Indigo Violet. Seems like a lot of dark colors for a dark canvas. But I'm going to hopefully spice it up here in a second. I've got Miami Magenta. That ought to help. Always with the little paint tab hanging off the top. I really liked using some Mystique on my last piece, but I didn't use it on black, I used it on gold, so I think I'm going to have to take the top right off that one too. I hope I'm not mixing colors that will be a problem. I'm going to use a little bit of saffron. A little bit more over here. I don't know how this is going to work. I kind of thought originally that I would put some paint down underneath it and let it pool on top of the paint. I would add colors on top of a puddle and let it flow. This is Orange Crush. And if it'll move, I might try and tip it. This is Sour Lemon with some Orange Crush added. I'm kind of enjoying this process. This is Tuscan Sun. Another Prizm pour. The colors will be listed underneath the video. And I think Jasmine is coming into play right quick, which is one of my favorites, right along with some pink carnation. Jasmine is a primary element. Here comes some pink carnation. I've got some frosted berry. It might be nice to have a couple more light colors. I'm kind of liking what that Rhapsody Rose is doing in there. This is the pink carnation. I'm wondering about a little more French silk. Also, since I don't have a lot of, oh, it's not open. Let's see if my tweezers, which are on the Amazon link, which I recommend highly, will get that top out of there. It's coming out a little bit, but not enough. But I'll show you my tweezers. They're sharp and straight, and they're good for picking out the threads inside bottles, like so. And also, you put them in the tip, push them forward, and get a cone of paint out. I have two pairs, so if I leave the cone of paint on one by accident, I can soak it off and use the other pair. So I'm just going to keep playing with my paint colors. That is the Frosted Berry. And I am inclined to look for another color, blue. I've got some beautiful, I've got Water Lily, which I didn't use yet, and I want to. That's a new Prizm pour. I think I'd be very nervous to swipe this. But so far, I seem to be getting away with what I'm doing. I've got some Bali High, and it is a Prizm pour, and I did shake it. I don't know why I'm so intent on filling in my gaps. That was a mistake. That's okay. We'll figure it out. I've got some fuchsia, which is a vivid intense. Let's make sure there's no crunchies. Looks very close, a lighter shade of the water lily. I've always threatened just starting and adding paint and not doing anything, and this might be that. It does seem to require something of a steady hand. I could also put skewers in there. Matter of fact, I might do that right now. And use my residuals to pull out the ends. Looks like there's something in my Valley High. And you could wipe off the skewer in between, or you could do what I'm doing and use the colors that are left over. I just had to do that. I had to find out what was going to happen if I did that. So I'm very quiet because I'm very focused, and I hope you can see what I'm doing. And I want a clean skewer or something. Even a palette knife would help. Take the color off. I really should try and tip, although I don't care. Right now at all. I wanted some white in this. I got a bunch of bubbles in here I'd like to see go before they decide to stay. I've got some silver. I wonder if I'd like to use some of that. Kind of would, actually. Maybe it's time to just keep adding paint and leave some black in between and see what happens. Now, I left that bulb on one end because I expected to drag a skewer or the palette knife through it. I think I'm back to wanting some more of the Egyptian blue, which I did leave out. I've got some parrot wing, which might be kind of cool. I don't think I'm going to need this. I'm not sure though. Not 100% yet. I might want a little bit more French silk. Squeezing a fairly copious amount out of the container. I'm going to wipe off my skewer, add to my colorful paint pans. Hopefully you can see some of that. If you can't, I'm just moving things sideways. Usually I would take what I get and just pour paint, but I'm really enjoying this process, so as long as it comes unstuck. I totally want some more Chantilly. It's not Chantilly lace. I keep thinking it's Chantilly lace, but no. I'm thinking there might be some more Mystique coming. And I'm still not over the idea of using some white. Now I've got silver on there. Do I want to put it in? I kind of do. Just letting it slide itself and widen the stripe. Putting it down and settling. That's pretty cool. Thinking I want to go change up the silver a little bit. What else do I want to do? I'm thinking still with the Mystique. Oh, I got the clog out of the tip. Yep, I like that. I'm a little unsure about this little dot in here though. But I'm pretty sure I can get it out if I try. At least most of it. Now my turntable's spinning. I like the odd shapes. I've got one more minute that I can work before you're gone. I'm thinking the Tuscan Sun might be nice to have a little bit more of. Yeah, I like that. I think some of it's going to come right down here at the bottom too. So I never used my spatula. And I'm not squeezing on the Tuscan Sun anymore, and I'm still getting a long strand, so I'll go for the end. So I should tell you guys I love you, and I have 32 playlists. And you'll be gone in a minute. And I should probably be gone in a minute too. Let me grab that skewer back. So that isn't bad. That's pretty cool actually. But I'm not sure I'm done with it yet. But I could come back tomorrow and do some more if I wanted to. So thank you for the thumbs up. If you watch my videos longer, you help my channel out. And I really appreciate those of you who've made donations through PayPal and Patreon. And those of you who have decided to become members are saints in my book, because you're the ones that are keeping me here. A little more water lily, I think. Okay, so I'm not really done playing with colors, so I might as well include you in that. And now I've had a second to look at things. I want to use some orange crush. I knew that was going to happen. Q-tip time. Come on. Come on, up you come. The old thumbnail is going to blend it right in. And I want some more jasmine. And there might come a point in time when I have an opportunity to tip this. I'm not sure what's going to happen yet as far as that goes. Here's some more orange crush. Yeah, I like dragging that line across. Oh, I dripped. I'm just going to have to learn to live with those. I kind of like dots, actually. You know that about me if you watch me often. Should have made absolutely sure that skewer was clean. I don't know why I'm not concerned. I should be open to organic things happening. That's basically what I'm trying to say. But I'm going to have to keep finding clean skewers because I think that's important. Ones that are not bumpy, which means maybe a brand new skewer is a good idea. Wait, I want that paint. I'm going to use that paint over on the other side. I could probably pick that paint up as well if I want to. Actually, I want to blend this in. Push it around. I am sorry that I'm so quiet. I'm thinking French silk on the other end of this orange. Just trying to keep the drip from happening. Couldn't stop it, no matter what. I'm going to definitely wipe off my skewer, which is mostly wiped off, but it's still pretty orange. Take the sharp end. Now I want more orange up there again. See how I am. I'm not sure when I'm going to be done with this, but I probably should have just fast forward through the whole thing. I'm going to use my schmutzy skewer. I might be getting somewhere. I might be getting closer to being done. I'm thinking indigo violet, and I've got some handy. Because it does seem a lot like I'm going to town. I like the indigo violet with the Egyptian blue very much. Keep wiping off my skewer. You could probably go in here and make a geometric just using playing card too. My cat is at the window asking to come in, and I don't have a way to let it in. Wow, I actually had enough color to go to the other end. I think I want that little dot to disappear. I'm kind of liking this just exactly like it is, but I kind of wouldn't mind some gold in there. And my Bling It golden maple sealed up, but I guess it's going to be okay. Use the old skewer trick again. Hoping I don't have too many weird colors on it. Could have sworn I wiped it off. Evidently all the color didn't come off. So what about this? What about the other side? What about that dot of orange that I kind of like but I'm not comfortable with? I can always put it back tomorrow, but right now I think I want to take it out. And do I want some more gold on the other side? I probably do. And I've got a little gap here. So I'll just let that go. I got a gap. Of course I did. The golden maple will dry really blingy. Kind of inclined to try and fill that in a little bit. I think I'm done. Or that's my story for now. That's the wrong skewer. Just to smooth the line out. Since I have some color on there, I'll go back in here. Repair the broken line. Oh. I'm going to pull that color right down here. Which seemed to work okay. A little more pulling over there. Use my residuals just to add a little bit of interest. I'm wondering about that side still. I'm thinking Tuscan Sun. Because I can. That's the name of my first book on the Amazon link. Right next to my second book called Unlimited Possibilities. I'm so glad I can still do that. I like that. But it makes me want to keep playing. I think one last stripe on this side and we'll get very close to being able to actually be believable when we say we're going to be done, because we'll be out of space. But I'm not sure about this side right now. It's water lily would be good. Something brighter would be good. Miami magenta would be okay. Miami magenta would be nice in here. Yeah, I like that. Do I put orange over here? Or do I have plenty of orange already? I think blue. I think more Egyptian blue. And maybe one more line of water lily. And then I'm definitely done. Except for that. I'm not sure what to do with that. I kind of want to drag something through all of it, to tell you the truth. And I've got a drip drop. Let's see what happens if I use a straw without stuff stuck to it. Well, I know it'll be pretty, just because the colors are awesome. I'm going to put a little more sour lemon in. Right there. right there. And right there. Now might be the time to start over. I think not. Little Miami Magenta never hurt anything. I think that might be my Miami Magenta already. Wrong skewer again. Can't do that. Can't have lumps of paint on your skewer and be able to have control. I like frosted berry, but not as much as I used to. Come on, stop dripping. I'll just pull you right off. There we go. I'm gonna run out of time here anyway. Alright, do I love it? I'm not sure what's going to happen to it tomorrow. It might take a week for it to dry. It's so dense with paint. Alright, for now I'm as done as I need to be. And I'm wondering a little bit about how I'm going to feel about it tomorrow. But I really like a lot of things about it, so I think I'm going to be fine. That drip is not one of them though. Use the correct skewer. Alright, I'll see you guys anon. I post at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, in case you wanted to know that. Questions are welcome and encouraged. The longer you watch my videos, the more help you are to my channel staying alive. I want to say thank you again to all of my members and hope that some more of you will subscribe and become members. Okay, so I got a little pink in there. Such is life. I want you to take care of each other, take care of yourselves. If I come back and do something else to this, it might not be a surprise to people who watch me often, but it would be a surprise for me right now. So I'll say see you anon. Bye for now. Whatever I've forgotten to tell you, you'll see in another video. Priscilla out. I should try and shimmer that at you. You're probably going to go first. Very pretty colors. Kind of an odd design in the middle, I think. But still, it's interesting. Okay, you guys take care of each other, take care of yourselves. See you maybe tomorrow. So I'm back, and it's the next day, and the base was dry on this. And I made a digital drawing with my phone of a picture of the original, and then I put dots. And then I used the dots, the colors of the dots, to actually reproduce the dots in the painting by using a small container, which could be a bottle cap or anything that's small, a lid to anything, and a chopstick. I'm not sure where it came from. Small dots on one end, medium dots on the other end, and this is the result. And I will shimmer that at you. if I may, and we'll call it good. And whatever I forgot to tell you in the first two parts, I can't tell you now because I haven't watched them today, but this is absolutely gorgeous, and it really needed the dots, and I've always wanted to do exactly what I did, so I'm all good with that. And they'll be dry tomorrow, and I'll see you guys anon. Take care of each other, take care of yourselves. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and when you watch longer, you help my channel survive. I've got a piece of something on my canvas. Anyway, I love you guys. You inspire me always, and I hope you come back again soon. Maybe 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, because I'll be having another video then. All right, what have I forgotten? Everything. Thanks for everything, you guys. I'll see you anon.